How long can you stay?
45 minutes.
You know, that's enough time to borrow Kevin and Joey's sled and take a spin down Killer Hill out back.
See, you would like that a lot better, wouldn't you?
It's a lot safer. Every time I look at a pair of skis, I wonder how I'd conduct or play with a broken arm. Still, it would have been very romantic had it not been for Nurse Braun's flu.
Ever since I have known Regina, I don't think she has been sick a day in her life. She has a constitution of an ox and a personality to go with it. It's just our luck, huh?
We are not going to dwell on the fact that we cannot escape Landview. We're just going to dwell on each other for the next 44 minutes.
Look, Bo, why don't you come over and we'll hash this thing out? Well, no, we don't have anything planned for tonight. What time? Sure, that's good. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
How's he feeling?
Well, physically, he's a little sore. Emotionally, he feels he's been had. He says that Pa did a number on all of us. He never had any plans at all of returning that money.
Well, how did Bill find that out? I can't believe Asa would have told him.
No, it was Hawk, the fellow he had a fight with in the warehouse. It seems that Asa and President Guerrero were going to split the money, and now that Guerrero's dead, Pa doesn't have anyone to account to.
Sweetheart, when he refused to bring in the police, I knew that Asa wasn't being honest with us.
Well, Bill says he let him have it with both barrels, but that's not going to stop him. He's going to keep on searching for Cristofori.
What the hell's going on? What is this?
What's this? What's this? I'm not very musical, but I'd call it a piano.
I know it's a piano, partner.
I mean, what are you going to do to it?
Does this look like a paintbrush to you?
Well, why in tarnation would you paint this thing white?
Because Mrs. Schenk paid me to. Did you know her?
Yeah, I know her about 30 years. Even I thought she had more sense to do a thing like this.
No. Who can account for taste? She explained to me that this baby is going to be the star of her new club. She wants it to shine.
Where is Mrs. Schenk?
Went to Mr. Vernon's office. Said she'd be right back.
Stop. That is not the color I chose. That's not the shade I ordered.
It's not.
No, I want a whiter white, one with a higher gloss.
I'm sorry, Miss Schenk. I swear this is the one you decided on.
Well, I swear it isn't. And if it is, I was wrong.
Oh, Lucinda, what's the difference? White is white.
That's nonsense. Honey, that's why people hire decorators or wives who know a little bit of something about it. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm fine.
Good. Now, Mr. Willoughby, in your truck, have you got all the cans we went over yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I want you to go right down there now and pick out the one that's the whitest possible with the highest amount of gloss.
You'll be right back.
Then come right back here and show me a sample.
Right back.
I suppose you think I'm loco, don't you?
Oh, no, Lucy. I just know you.
Well, you see, what I am trying for is a piano with a high gloss so it shimmers. Yeah. Picture this room dark with just a spotlight shining on me and this piano. Now, the effect I want is like a diamond in a coal mine or a lone star in a black Texas sky. You got it?
Mm-hmm. When's the place going to open, Lucy?
Oh, please. Oh, these delays are killing me, I tell you. If one company promises me in 15 days they're going to have something, maybe they'll deliver it in 25.
Well, at least you're making progress, and with any luck, you'll be alive when you open the doors.
Hey, what's the matter with you, honey? What happened to that famous Buchanan smile? What's the matter with you? It looks like your lips are glued down to the corners.
There's nothing to smile about, Lucy. Bo was almost killed, and he's blaming me.
Oh, I know. Chuck filled me in. But, honey, if you weren't so hell-bent on finding that money, you'd have nobody to blame.
Mm-hmm. Well, nobody told him to go meet a killer alone, and he hasn't got the brains that God gave him at birth.
I leave God out of this. I think it has more to do with the genes than anything else.
I'm going to tell you something. He told me off and stormed out. You know what that means? Another family feud.
Well, family feud for the Buchanans is like eggs and ham for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, Clint's going to join him, and both will be against me. 2 weeks in a new year, and it's already down the damn toilet.
Oh, come on, honey. Simmer down. Look, maybe what you need is a woman's touch.
Mm-hmm. I thought about that. Becky Lee pleading my case on account of little Drew.
Becky Lee is not who I had in mind. Me, that's who I had in mind. You need a strong woman to stand up for you. Stand up for you. Instead of choosing these wilting violets, you need a strong woman so you can lean on somebody for a change.
Here we go, Mrs. Shank. Now, this has the most gloss of any white we looked at.
Good, good. Now, what I want you to do is put a little sample right here. All right?
Lucinda, you wouldn't happen to have any sour mash stashed behind your bar now, would you?
Well, now, I just happen to have a little sour mash, because I thought maybe you'd be asking for some. It's right behind there in the sink. Now, let's take a look. Now, that's better. A little bit more, please. Ah, that glows! Hallelujah, that glows!
You got
it. Boy!
You got it.
Herb's filed for a divorce. I don't believe it. He's filed so quickly.
Are you sure you've told me everything, Dorian? Did you and David have an affair?
No.
Well, what then? I mean, Herb is too level-headed to file for divorce just because you're infatuated with David. He must know that surely in time you'd get...
Please, will you stop interrogating me? If you're not going to be a friend, why don't you just get out of here?
I'll think about that choice for a minute or two.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me, really. It's just... my nerves are absolutely shattered. I didn't think he was going to move this quickly. I really didn't. He's doing it purposely, you know. He's not giving me enough time to win Cassie back. And by filing for divorce, he's hoping that she's going to just swear allegiance to him.
Well, he may be doing something else. He may be just trying to shake you up a bit. I mean, that piece of paper means that you're going to have to choose between Herb and David.
What kind of a choice can I make? I don't have either of them at the moment.
Doesn't this make you realize how important Herb is to you and how little you really feel for David? Oh, Dorian, you're really in love with David, aren't you?
It's a love that has all the attributes of a fatal illness. And I don't know how to cure it. Though I think if I could at least have my family back, that I would feel as if I was in control. However, I'd better face it. I've lost them. I've lost both of them.
You never give up this easily, Dorian.
Please. I haven't got the strength this time.
Well, it's just because you're sitting around brooding. You should throw yourself back into your work.
My work? What? The hospital board? The Philharmonic? How about WVLE? Would you like me hanging around there even more? Issuing even more orders?
Well,
you know what I need? I need something new. A new project, something I initiate. Something that will involve me 24 hours a day so that I won't even think about my husband or my daughter.
Coming, Cassie. Hi. What's wrong?
Simon, I got your message that you wanted to see me. What do you want? I only have 5 minutes. I have to get back to school.
What's going on? What's the matter?
Well, I didn't understand what was going on last night when you practically threw me out because Dan Wollick wanted to interview you.
Cass, it wasn't an interview exactly.
Well, whatever it was, Simon. I mean, it just seemed like that was more important than I was.
I had to talk to Dan. It was very important. If I didn't talk to him, he could have caused me a lot of trouble.
How?